I'm Bettina Cornwell, and this is Sponsorship and Marketing, and we'll be talking about sponsorship evaluation. So as background, this is the thinking that sponsoring is a communications platform, and sponsors might be brands, Toyota, Nike, whatever, and we might have a number of different properties or property rights holders, Coachella, NFL, Major League Soccer, whatever. And they've formed a relationship, and now the brand may have several of those. And we want to evaluate that portfolio that they have in communication, and to know which of these various sponsorships are doing well for the brand and which of them they may want to change. So let's start with those sponsorships. So we'll just call them S1, S2, and S3. So each of the sponsorships will have measurement. And our question is, will they have similar measures or will they have different measures? And typical measures include ROI, for example, ROO, so return on investment, return on objectives. We might have sales as a return on investment objective for each one of them. We might have awareness building or image development for any of the three or all of the three. But our question is, do we have similar measurement for each one? And if we don't, that influences our evaluation process. So these measures of the individual sponsorships come into an evaluation process. Okay, so individual measurement into the evaluation process. Then I must decide on what kind of process, and we might have something that we would call non-compensatory. Or compensatory, or something that is a hybrid. So in a non-compensatory model, I would say I want to achieve, let's say, advertising awareness of a certain level across all three, and I'm measuring that. And if it doesn't achieve some level of, let's say, advertising equivalence and the number of exposures for my brand, then I probably am not satisfied with that one. I wouldn't continue. And I would have a hard and fast cutoff for that in that kind of situation with a non-compensatory model. A compensatory model, on the other hand, would say, well, this one gives us a lot of opportunity for hospitality. People get to meet and greet, and this is good for business-to-business brands. But this one really gives us awareness, and it shows the brand in the venue, and that is broadcast in media, and that's a value here. And this one is about cause, and it brings an understanding of the brand. So there's three different things, each one providing something a little bit different. If I have a compensatory model, I might say that they're all doing something I want. The last type, as you can imagine, is a combination. And so we have a cutoff kind of decision. I must have an opportunity for brand trial at the event, and that must go well and be supported, or I wouldn't continue. That's a minimum evaluation. And then I could combine that with a compensatory kind of thing. Well, it does one thing, or this one does another thing. Fine. So I have this model option of the three at a minimum, and I have to decide, was my measurement to begin with helpful, and then I need an equivalent, and if not, I might want to reconsider how I measure them in the future. Okay, so then I have to then have some kind of a interpretation of my results, right? And here I'm going to maybe look at benchmarking. And also some success mapping. So benchmarking, did my brand in this instance, did it do well compared to how it's done previously? Did it do well compared to others in the industry? Insurance has a harder time of doing a lot of things. Their levels might be low, but one insurance company might do well compared to another. Whereas athletic brands might do very well, and it's a very competitive space, but it's easy to communicate about athletic brands. So I compare or I benchmark against perhaps my industry or how we did last year. Success mapping, am I able to achieve or am I achieving these objectives that I've set for the sponsorship? And can I map and visualize that success? There are a number of ways to do that. So then this interpretation moves up to a higher level to our marketing plan. And is feedback about decisions we would make. Will we drop something from our portfolio? Will we retain the entire portfolio? Will we add something to the portfolio to accomplish objectives that were not being reached by the current portfolio? Okay, this has been Evaluation of Sponsorship and Sponsorship and Marketing, and I thank you.